academy, in person, in mastermind, all of it, like one thing that becomes so clear was like just how much you guys care about each and every person that's in there.
What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy B Mark Fit coming at you with another episode on the channel. And in today's episode, I've got a full workday and I'm excited about it. We are gunning for a record month. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. Let's go. I know that you're burnt out and overwhelmed, so here's what we can do. We can literally close your program for December. Close your program so you can build your operation for January. And on Cyber Monday, you can be like, my program is completely full and I will not be taking any new clients in December. However, you can save your spot for Nourish for January 1st start date, so you can start your new year off right. And we'll have 20% off for Cyber Monday, so you can secure your spot for Cyber Monday and save your spot for January. Authentic with your marketing, and so your post on Monday needs to say that, your live on Monday needs to say that, and your Instagram story on Sunday night needs to be an engagement poll being like, we've completely filled spots for November and December with the mind blown emoji with the before and after of you. We completely filled spots for December, and then be like, we're currently accepting clients for our January wait list, period. Would you like to reserve a spot, question mark, and be like, hell yes, sign me up, exclamation mark, maybe ... more info, and then no thank you, I'm not interested. So a voting option with 3 things. And if you don't like it after 30 days, I'll just send you the $500 back, but I'll add you into the 5K group. I'll introduce you to one of our 5K coaches that's making over 60 grand a month. And he's basically gonna be by your side, helping you cross that $10,000 a month barrier, which I know that is something that you said that you want.
We've also been getting more renewals. I think we got another monthly renewal yesterday.
Lit.
I think on average, I've been seeing at least one every other day.
One every other day? Cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I have an idea. So Cole, when we do the renewals, you know, we have the 5K plus group now.
Yeah.
So when we do renewals, you know what I think we could do is we could be like, how have you enjoyed the academy so far? Blah, blah, blah. They reply. And then when they reply, if they're like, I don't know if I'm gonna renew. Let's say they're at 4K and they're not sure if they're gonna renew. Be like, oh dude, did you hear about like the new group, the 2.0 that we launched? And we could like, even if they're, I would say if they're between 3,500 and 6K, they should, like 3,500 and 5K, they should be in the 5K group to learn more, to push them to 5K. It's kind of like the mastermind. It's like we want them at 10K, but if they're at 8K, we can push them over. You know what I mean? So I think maybe this is just an option, but when we go to renew, if somebody's like, I don't know if I'm gonna renew it, we could be like, oh, did you hear about that new 5K group that we're doing? And they'd be like, what's that? And be like, oh, it's for students over 5K. It's lit. There's completely new training. So that we like, almost like pique their interest. You know what I mean?
I think that would help because I have gotten feedback from Excel and she has said that some clients say like, I've already done the 12 months and there's like nothing new for me to learn. Of course, they can always do like redo the stuff and everything, but that's some of people's excuse. So like I don't see anything new offered, so why would I stay another year? And that's gonna be between 3.5 and 5K. I
would say over 3K, because if you're over 3K, you're not a dumbass. You probably hit 5K before, but then you probably got lazy and complacent, blah, blah, blah. And we add them into the 5K group.
Okay.
Cole's been more savage than usual lately, and it's because he's grinding hard. Yes, he's been grinding harder than usual.
I'm like running my fucking days on 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Like, there's no more excuse. I told you guys, when I become a parent, like, I'm gonna become a fucking even more savage, because now, what the fuck excuse you gonna throw me now? Well, I'm tired because I'm a fucking parent. Shut your bitch ass up and get to fucking work. Like, I'm done with this shit, man. No, I'm gonna be a fucking beast. People are not gonna like it.
So I don't know if you saw these yesterday that I sent them. These are for the badges.
Yep, love it.
So that's VIP, and this would be the regular one. Maybe. Are your guys' photos okay, or did you want to choose other photos?
I think we do VIP. It doesn't make sense to not do it.
Yeah, I want the VIP ticket gold.
Oh, I love it.
The VIP badge? You want it gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can make them black and white. I just want them different. I just want them to look different.
Okay.
My marketing brain is on right now. Check this out. I said, Cole and I are giving away 1 VIP upgrade for the next All Access event. Here's how to enter. Number 1, post in the Change Lives Academy about your experience last event, what you learned. Number 2, tag me and Cole in the post. Number 3, come back to this chat and say done. We're gonna choose the winner tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. PST. I'm like, here's the Dropbox folder with all the photos in case you wanna post with a pic from the event, or you can just post the post. That's how it works. I'm like, have fun. Let's go get it. Winner gets a $999 dinner to hang with me, Cole, Dawn, Nat, Caleb, and a small group of 8 people for 2 hours and eat a fire dinner.
Nice. I like it.
Social proof. proof. Social proof. Social proof. Oh, my wife made me a sandwich. I'm stoked about it.
Listen, anything, cool. Love y'all. Yo.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
I'm outside. I'm at the gym.
Nice. So, talk to me. What are you at so far for the month?
I am at 39K.
39K. Okay, cool. And that voice note that you sent me, what did it say? I just want full context so that we're on the same page.
I think it's just I'm in scarcity with like breaking through to the next level.
Yeah.
On like damn, like what do I actually got to do to get to the next level? Like how does it practically look? I've been making a lot of progress. I think on the back end side of things, but it's just like front end bottlenecks that I just keep running into with whether it's content and obviously the DMs. I think my looms have improved in terms of converting, which has been really, really good. So my loom conversions are like 40 to 50%.
Yeah.
Since we made those changes, and so I think that's been super helpful, but it's still like a volume issue.
Yeah, a volume issue as in the amount of looms that you're sending?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I think that part of like the issue that I think, once we get them in, I think we need to be focusing on upgrading them. Like, instead of thinking about acquiring new, like front end lead flow is not the issue. Like you have the 10x the front end lead flow that anybody has in this program. Period. So front end lead flow is not the issue. So we got to scratch that off the table. Also, if you're sending 8 looms a week, that's 8 looms a week times. And are they like paying them full monthly? Like what's the usual thing?
I would say 60% end up paying monthly, and then I'll have like 30% pay the 2K, and then 10% of the time they'll do the 5K.
Okay, cool. So I think that we need to play with your offers. And this is something that we can sit down and we can really look at when you come here. But I think that if 40% of the people that are going for the 2K, if we made that 2.5K, then that's like if you sell 4 of those a week times 500, that's an extra $2,000 a week times 4 a week, that's an extra $8,000 just by changing one of your offers. So that's one thing that I'd want to do. We're obviously going to have more time to really spend time dissecting this on your half day, but I just want you to know that like you're in a very good position right now, and you made a move that only 3 people have made total. So you already are separating yourself as one of the elite 1%. Okay, bro. Much love. Let's make some fucking money.
Let's get it.
Peace.
Well, you're a smart boy, and I'm gonna give you a kiss now. Is that what you wanted?
Right?
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah. Yeah.
It looked like you really like those, hey? He was really happy.
I got wasted, and my cameraman is very, very small. He doesn't lift very much weights, but he's trying to get bigger, and so he's trying to fucking catch me, but he will never, cause he's always gonna be smaller than me. His name is Jax, and he looks like he's 3. He's got a scraggly beard on his fucking face. He got wasted. Yes, I thought. Mic drop, right?
Got wasted because I didn't want to deal with myself, and my thoughts get drowned until I feel alright.
After university, in the course of 2 weeks, I lost my job and a 6-year relationship within a couple weeks of each other. That prompted me to move to Calgary from Ottawa originally. And moving to Calgary, I found a gym that I was working at there. That it was the first time I'd ever really seen people making decent money coaching. So I kind of understood that, okay, like you can make a living at this. But the gym I was working at, they just had a really poor management. So like it was where I kind of learned how to work hard. Before that, I was, well, to put it lightly, a loser. But it was where I kind of learned to work hard for the first time. After a couple of years there and learning a little bit more about coaching, I went off on my own so I started a business right in time for that. And then, yeah, man, basically from there, that's where the online side started, where I started realizing that, you know, you could do a little more than just spend your time in the gym. And so the next couple of years was up and down, kind of figuring out the online stuff, making enough money to get by. I kind of got myself to a comfortable point, but never really like financially comfortable, like never really, you know, feeling financially free. And then in April 2022, I came across Brian on TikTok, DM'd him on Instagram purely as like a thanks for the content you're putting out, with no intention whatsoever of actually joining, because I still, you know, didn't really have much money. And no intention of joining whatsoever. And in about 5 minutes, he laid it out for me why this was the only option for me.
Yeah.
And I either needed to tell him that the goals I told him I had weren't important to me, or I needed to join his program. And so I joined. That was like probably 75% of my savings at the time. And yeah, man, shit, we've never looked back. It's been record month after record month after record month. And it's like, I don't even know what to say, man. It's been like Change Labs Academy is a f***ing understatement.
That made me happy. That made me super happy just listening to you talk. I literally, there was a couple times where I wanted to like jump in and ask you a question. I was just like, I'm just gonna shut the f up, sit over here and listen to Kenny, because I'm like, I like it. Hearing your entire journey, bro, is honestly super inspiring. And I feel like there's a lot of trainers that are gonna relate to everything that you just said, because like as you were talking, I was like remembering little parts of like our past and that come up with AEN, growing our fitness coaching businesses and everything else. Just like even like the gym thing, like our old gym used to be in shitty management and it was hard to grow. You said that, I just giggled because I thought of like 5 people right away. I'm like, oh yeah.
I'll be honest, Ken, you've shocked me in the last year and a half. Not because I didn't believe it was possible, but the rate that you grew is astronomical. And I'm sure anybody that's in the Change Lives Academy that knows your story can agree with that. Not just you shocked me with your work ethic, but also your energy and your passion and your commitment to show up with a positive attitude every single day. I think that is something that, you know, everyone can learn from.
Like my first thing, like the first thing there was just, as I had gotten so much out of it already, like I think I'd been in the academy for 3 months when the tickets for the last event dropped. And like I had grown so much already and I'd gotten so much value out of it already that like, I just, you know, it was, the first thought was like, if they've done this much and I've never actually met them, what the f*** is a weekend actually spending with these guys gonna be like great?
That's how we feel.
In the academy, in person, in the mastermind, all of it, like one thing that becomes so clear was like just how much you guys care about each and every person that's in there. Like I remember, Brian, when we were having our original discussion before I actually joined, like I was so sure it was a scam. Like I went back and like just tried to find something talking about how you were like ripping people off, and I just couldn't like.
I love that. That makes me happy.
Because it was like, again, it didn't feel like, you know, you guys didn't feel like you were trying to stay separate or trying to stay above anybody. It was like, no, we're all here together. We're all going to explode after this event. And you could just tell that. And it's like, as soon as I felt that the first night, it's like, man, every opportunity I have to do this, I need to be here. Like, there's no doubt.
You're trying to break through these limitations, but you're already more unlimited than the friends that you're hanging out with. And so to get to the next level, it's challenging because you're already at the highest level out of everyone that you know. And so you don't have anyone to bounce ideas off of. Whereas when you come to this event, if you're struggling with content, you literally get to stand face to face with Cole Da Silva, who has like 1.3 million followers on social media now. That's an unlock. And then he can literally look at your content and something that you've been banging your head against the wall for the last like 4 months. He can be like, oh dude, do this, and this, and go.
Things that will restrict you are your mindset and your environment. All right, your environment becomes like that crab in a bucket situation.
Yeah.
As soon as you start to become a little bit more successful and you learn to escape your situation, people start to drag you down.
All right, guys. guys, so today was a shorter day. You guys got to see me do a little bit of coaching. We're also talking about the event, which is coming up, which I'm super excited about. That's basically my main focus. I've been super dialed in on my business and just like making sure that I'm doing everything that I possibly can to finish out the month in the best possible way. So we've got a couple big days coming up. We got tomorrow, which the tickets are going to drop, which I'm super excited to see how all my efforts, you know, turn into that. And I still got the rest of today to push it. So I'm going to do a little bit of work at my computer. I'm going to let little Jack go home a little bit early today because I kept him for a pretty long yesterday. So that's it. That's all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have the best day of your entire life. Chasing motherfucking dreams. Peace.